As I made my way from the Yu ancestral home to Rainbow Bridge, the roads became more uneven, but the countryside became more picturesque. As befits a place with water in plentiful supply, Wuyuan is one of the most colorful, scenic, beautiful places I have ever been in China. And right now I'm headed to a place called Rainbow Bridge, which is about 30 kilometers from the center of Wuyuan County. And it's supposed to be unbelievable. We're going to check it out right now. Where I come from in America, finding bridges or structures of any kind that are 800 years old is, well, impossible. So I'm pretty excited. After the rain, the rainbows come out. Rainbow Bridge is known as one of the oldest and certainly most beautiful corridor bridges in China. How old is it? Well, built during the Song Dynasty, it predates England's Magna Carta. Incredibly old, but well built, it is a testament to longevity and inner beauty. Wuyuan's people spend much of their time crossing waters, and so it goes as no surprise that bridges are very much a part of their daily lives. But prior to the construction of Rainbow Bridge, floodwaters often destroyed these less sturdy bridges at every spring thaw. Often pleasing to the eye, but too delicate to last, Wuyuan's people required a more rugged and permanent river-spanning solution. And that solution was Rainbow Bridge. How incredibly beautiful. A great way to end my day in Wuyuan. This bridge was built 800 years ago. And although that's a long time ago in history, it's not the first bridge that was built across the Qinghua River. The first bridges were built here about 1,300 years ago. But those bridges were narrow and made of wood, and every time the floods came down the mountain, they washed away. This bridge, Rainbow Bridge, has not washed away in its 800-year existence. As you can see, it was built of stone, and these stone bases, shaped like boats, were designed to both allow water to go around them and to withstand incredible flooding. Floodwaters have actually gone all the way to the top, but never ever knocked the bridge down. It's said that during the spring you can find children jumping off the top of the bridge and playing, and it is a wonderful, wonderful place. But more impressive is the fact that almost 1,000 years ago, the architecture and engineering necessary to make something that lasts that long already existed. The body of the bridge is well preserved due to a design steeped in rugged simplicity. The wooden upper was constructed with ease of maintenance and economy in mind. This practical synergy is the reason the bridge stands to this very day. At first sight, the structure seems elementary, almost too simple. There are large gaps between rabbets, and the corridor follows an uneven line. But the bridge's functional, if not visual beauty, shines through whenever repairs are made necessary. The bridge has no steel component. Wooden nails, cheaper and simpler to make repairs easier. Each nail and rabbet is made of sturdy pine wood that local carpenters could service if needs be. This all added up to a bridge that captured the heart, if not the eyes, of local residents. Like almost everything in Wuyuan County, Rainbow Bridge is nothing fancy. It's without pretense, but it is simple, it is beautiful, it's full of life and water, and it was built to last. In China, it's uncommon to name any structure after a rainbow. China's a place where practical structures of this sort are normally named for the place they stand. Rainbow Bridge is different. As it neared the end of its 10-year construction, a beautiful rainbow suddenly appeared over the mountains to its west. The sun shone iridescent through the clouds and reflected onto the water, with the rainbow forming a picture-perfect backdrop. So struck, were the laborers and villagers present that they named the bridge after the beauty they'd suddenly witnessed. Rainbow Bridge. Standing here at the end of my trip to Wuyuan, surrounded by a simple bridge crafted out of human need and ingenuity, I feel pretty close to those people and the beauty they witnessed on that day. This is what it's all about. I'm Da Long, and I'll see you next time on Getaway. Coming up next episode, we'll drive, walk, and climb our way to the peak of Wuyuan's Dajiang Mountain in search of what else? A little relaxation and some afternoon tea.